Sup, week, I don't know, I always forget the number, but welcome back. I'm gonna guess 15. I might be wrong, who knows. Sorry. Yeah, this week I'm kind of just recording this video for posterity's sake. An extremely uneventful week. Like, you ever get those just periods of time where it's like you just don't want to do anything? Like, I didn't want to leave my bed, I didn't want to play games, I didn't really want to watch anime or YouTube or anything, I didn't want to go outside, but I didn't want to stay awake, but I didn't want to be asleep. And I'm actually recording this video at like 10 p.m. or something, and for clarity's sake, I went to bed, I woke up yesterday 7 p.m, stayed awake until 3 p.m, had a nap till 6 p.m, and now it's 10 p.m, and I have no idea when I'm going to sleep again. So yeah, my sleep is all over the place. Yeah, so let's just, I don't know, I'm really not in the mood, so let's just speed run it. So 5 things this week. Go, yeah, Lamau. I have been keeping on top of going outside for at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. Like, I do still, you know, no matter what happens, I still make sure that I go for that walk. So, you know, that go is just simple of, I just go for a walk. But in terms of like going somewhere or going to a restaurant, I legitimately just, I think it was just convenience stores. I really don't remember. That's the thing, is I kind of just like, it's kind of just been a haze, and now it's been 7 days. So I almost forgot to record this video, which is why I'm recording this at 10 p.m. This isn't, you know, again, I didn't really do anything. My room's really messy again now, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but that's okay. I'll clean it again. It's not a problem. But the do for this week is, I sat and I watched every single episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime, and I also watched the movie. That was like a good 26 hours of my life or something. I kind of didn't want to leave bed, so I was just in bed watching Jujutsu Kaisen. And so yeah, I watched like every single episode plus the movie. Yeah, I like it. It's all right. I mean, a lot of it was spoiled for me, because obviously I spend a lot of time online and I look at a lot of like memes and stuff, and so there have been lots of memes about some of the big story development, story plot points, like all over YouTube and Instagram and things like this. So I already know quite major, like super major plot spoilers. In fact, I even know stuff that hasn't happened in the anime just because of how much of a meme it became from the manga. But it was still cool to watch it anyway. It was still enjoyable, so I don't really mind too much. And I've been meaning to watch it for a while. People kept telling me to watch it, and now I have. So yeah, I did watch a lot of anime. Try is, in Japan they have these like ice cream like cups. I can't remember the name of the, I think it's Meiji something, some brand, and they're very popular. They're always in like the YouTube videos of like, when you go to Japan, you have to try this, and it's like, that's just ice cream, brother. It's just bog standard ice cream. Is it good ice cream? Yeah, of course it is, but it's just ice cream, right? Like, this isn't some crazy Japan invention. It's just a cup of ice cream, mate. And there was some, I don't know, again, you slap a new sticker on it, your boy is in there as fast as possible buying that. And there was some, they slapped a new sticker on it, or it was like maybe, I don't know, I feel like I've seen it before, but I've never eaten it. It was like a lemon cheesecake thing, and it was like a cup of ice cream, and it had like the what, like bread crummy kind of, like cookie crummy kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, like the correct word for it. I'm really blanking right now, but it was like lemon, like cheesecakey flavored ice cream with like the stuff like crumpled on top. Crumbled, not crumpled, crumbled. So yeah, it was pretty good. You know, it's just lemon cheesecake ice cream, like you can't really mess that up. So yeah, tried that, and it was ice cream. Of course it was good. Not gonna lie, no live try this week, sorry. I ate that at like 3 a.m. watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so yeah, my bad for that one. I will try to do another live try again next week. And yeah, let's try. Make and learn. I've been trying to do some modeling again. I made a little robot, and I made like a little arena or something. I keep jumping between random things. I really need to figure out how to like stick to something instead of just jumping around a million different ideas of whatever's in my head at the time. But I made like a little arena floor and a robot, and yeah, that's what I made this week. And learn. Oh, so in the software that I use for modeling, you can make, well, I can't make, but people can make, and then I can import different brushes and different shaders, which allow me to do a variety of different things, like make it easier for brick god damn it make it easier for me to make brick patterns. There we go, that wasn't so hard. Yeah, brick patterns, or like different types of prisms, or generate noise, or stairs, or just yeah, paint a variety of different patterns, and just a variety of different functionality, which I really wish I knew these existed a while back, because I was making spheres by placing every single block manually by hand, and it took me like, I think I said this in like the first video, the very first sphere I made took me 2 hours to create, because I was just placing every single block by hand. But this allows me to instantly make a sphere, or a pyramid, or a variety of different shapes. So that will, I think, streamline my process quite a lot, and I think it will also help. So for example, the brick pattern brush, you can generate, you can choose the size of the bricks, you can choose the width of the grout, you can pseudo random noise the locations and size and blah blah blah, and like there's tons of customizability, and I think that will help me. Oh, and there's also like I'm not very good at coloring, and I can, like, for example, if I want to make I can, like, there's like a gradient brush, so I can like smooth the colors and make it not look so jarring, and things like that. And I also learned there's a modeling software called Blender, and I basically learned how to take my models from the modeling software, put it into Blender, and clean the models up to make them perform a little bit better. I don't know if that made my screen go blurry. That was my low battery. I keep forgetting to charge my phone. We'll see. And yeah, so I import the model into Blender and I clean it up to make it a bit more, just better performance when it's inside of the engine and things like that. And I also learned how to unwrap the UV, which allows me to paint textures. So far, all of my models, I've been using just colors. Whereas now, if I unwrap the models and I paint the models myself, then I can now paint like wood or metal or something like that. I can give a bit more texture, well, texture painting. So it just makes it feel a little bit, you know, instead of this is just a brown square, please believe me, it's a table, I can make it a bit more believable that it's wood. So we'll see. I'll play around with it and see if I just prefer color, because that will be easier to keep consistent, or maybe I can figure out some way for this texture painting to work or not. I'll still play around with it and I'll see what I can do. And I also saw an interesting video about shaders for Unity that I think I want to check out. It's like a tutorial to make like 30 plus shaders, which I think will just be A, cool to make, and B, will really help me learn the shader system inside of Unity, because there's a wide variety of shaders in that tutorial that I saw, and so being able to follow them and create these shaders will then allow me to make my own custom shaders to do what I want to do, because the shader system seems quite powerful, but I don't really understand it because I've never really stepped inside of it, so I've never really explored it, like only ever really at a surface level. So yeah, I want to do that, and yeah, I think that's it for this week. Extremely lazy, extremely low energy, extremely low motivation, but I think that's fine. I don't think every week can be high energy and high octane, but yeah, I don't think it was a bad week, so I just wish I felt a little bit less guilty about being in bed, but not much I can do about that. So yeah, I don't know. Bit of a much shorter one this time. And yeah, again, I didn't really do much. Sorry about that. And yeah, I guess that's the end of the video. I appreciate everyone that spends the time out of their day to watch this and to message me and talk to me. I really do appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye.